So I managed to get my hands on the final colorway of the Concepts Air Max pack. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sneaker Circle. It's your boy Danny, back with another video, another review. You guys really loved the last one, and I'm kind of salty I wasn't able to get heavies, but I tried for these. It came through. Concepts did a new landing page, so I had a chance. And let's get into it. Like this is crazy. I didn't expect this whole setup when it comes to this sneaker. I'm definitely gonna go over the boxes more over this one because of just everything it comes with, which is crazy. So it's weird. A box within a box. It's boxception. And here we have the actual sneaker. So these are, a lot of people would refer to these as the weakest of the three colorways. I was kind of in that boat, but then I saw these in person and I liked them a lot more than I thought I would. So let me get these out, let me show you guys everything, and I guess we could just do the whole unboxing experience right here. So you get the first layer of box, you get a second layer of box, you get all the extra goodies that come with the sneaker, come like in the special packaging, and then the rest is pretty standard with all the other colorways. And here we go. This is the Air Max 1 / Concepts Far Out, the third colorway of the whole collaboration, which to me it's way more better. It's like such a nice colorway when you see it in person. In pictures, I hated these. I instantly thought, I'm not gonna get these, I'm gonna ignore these. But having these in person, that denim is beautiful. Let me get these out and let me get straight into just what exactly this all comes with. All right, so this whole box retailed $60 higher than the two previous colorways, which to me, it felt really, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It kind of felt like I was paying resale on a pair of these, considering. For $60 extra, you do get this entire box setup, which I gotta admit, the box is beautiful. Concepts is A1 for their extra box, or their special box packaging. So like, I knew I wasn't gonna be too salty there, but $60 extra is kind of OD. So you get this box, it's in the shape of a van. So here are the wheels, here's the underside of the wheels, all those groovy, psychedelic, just, I guess, art inspirations there. Front of the box, you do get this minivan headlight. I guess that CC right there for Concepts would be where the Volkswagen would be, because I feel like that's where the inspiration really draws from, those hippie vans. Other side, clear mind, fresh, and you even get a little swoosh right there. Pyramids. On the very top, you just get more stuff. You get more pyramids, more everything, sphinxes, and then you just get all these patterns that just, they're cool. I'll give them that. They're really cool. On the back of the box, you do get, let me turn it around for you. You do get Concepts license plate, the back of the van, and it's a cool experience. $60 extra though, I don't know. I really don't know. So you go inside the box, you get more of these groovy patterns. So let's get straight into this. These are all the extras. You do get a Concepts Nike bandana. I think it's actually not even Nike. Let me make sure. I think it's just a Concepts bandana. So here we have Love or Confusion, 1969. So this is based off of the original Woodstock or that era. Definitely not a Nike bandana. It would have been so much better if it was a Nike bandana, like the actual shoes and print and stuff. If you see like right here, if it would have had the swooshes, that would have been beautiful. I wouldn't have regretted this at all. As for the other extras, you do get a poncho, a rain poncho. It's just a clear poncho with just labeling right here, Concepts labeling, nothing crazy. You do get these little albums right here. I think they're coasters. I'm not 100% sure what it's meant for, if it can actually be played. I'm convinced it's just a coaster, which is cool. I like that. That's a vibe right here. Side A and side B. Yeah, because it even has grip right here to like, I don't know. $60 coasters, I don't know. I really don't know. You get all these stickers that come with it. I'm probably just gonna keep these in the box and just forget they exist. And then you get an air freshener. The smells midnight. That's curious to me for some reason. So yeah, those are basically the extras. Bandana, that's not even Nike. The box, which is crazy. I love the box, but then all these little extras, I feel like I wouldn't really notice if they were here or not. You know, like it's not the biggest deal to me. So getting the box out, here is that inside. It's kind of crazy. Here's that top. It's a cool box. I'll give them that. It's a really cool box. Concepts isn't really slack when it comes to these special boxes, but That's $60 extra, so $230 total retail for these before shipping and stuff, and tax. Now you gotta think about that if you're not in like Delaware or something. That's a heavy hit. That's, in my opinion, too big of a heavy hit, and it kind of felt like I was paying resale, because for that same $230 price range, I could have gotten a pair of heavies like in the aftermarket. And I guess that's what really leaves that slightly sour taste in my mouth, especially for a color I wasn't truly convinced on. But I mean, it is what it is. We're here now. All right, so we have the special box out of the way, and now we're just onto the straight sneakers. And these are definitely an eyeful. I thought they were gonna be an eyesore because I'm not really big on bright colors. I especially don't like neon. But I'll admit, having that print, that bandana just in the front, it really complements this blue right here in person. Like, I think this might be my favorite denim that's been featured on all 3 colorways. And it's weird, because you look at the 3 colorways, you look at mellows, and then you look at heavies, and the cool thing about those is that the patterns are completely random. That's one thing this sneaker lacks. You know, it's a blue, like, you will never tell. It's just the same cut. You'll never be able to tell. There's no like uniqueness to it. The real uniqueness comes in the form of, I guess, the panels. And I think what's really convincing me that I like these is the left shoe in particular, because I really love this layout of just the mini swooshes. I'm telling you, if that bandana they would have added was this bandana right here, like a Nike bandana with swooshes, I would have loved it. That would have been one of the greatest like add-ons you could give me. Looking at the other side, you do see all these other extra details. So again, mini swooshes everywhere. I'm gonna show you that back. The fraying on the Nike Air, but then you get other little swooshes there. Again, it's unique to everyone. That's the one cool thing about this shoe that I really like, how it's just unique to everyone. So if I like lay this one down right here, most people are gonna get pairs like this, where you get more of a bandana print right here, because I think I guess when you think about the cut of the bandana in general, those parts are a little more prominent because it's usually the outside. I think the Nike right here, you can kind of see right here on this one how there's like lines, so it was like a box, and then like Nike swoosh on the inside, and then the other side of the box you got the majority of the print. So this is the majority of the print right here. You can even see the box I'm talking about right here. So yeah, I think that's the main reason I ended up liking these a lot more in person. I wouldn't keep these red laces on for sure. I think it's just too bright. As for extras, you do have this guitar pick right here. I guess it's a good chance to show you the guitar pick on both sides. Concepts on one, Nike on the other. And then the actual flag swooshes that they used on this one. I know it was different on every single pair. Likewise, everyone had a different flower layout as well. These flowers are cool. I dig that this is not as bright as this. I'm a fan of that. The corduroy on these is pretty cool because you got the corduroy on the inside, matches the tongue. And then you got this khaki corduroy right here, which is a little more, to me, traditional. When I think of corduroy, I think of like khaki or like black or something. The concepts print that goes around the heel, it's subtle in the way that it doesn't add on another layer of just exploding colors in your face. Here we have that tongue with that velvet goodness. The bovine here is brown and white. I remember someone commenting on the mellow video asking if I was vegan or something. I'm definitely not. I just don't like the concept of real fur and the fact that over time this is gonna start falling off. I don't need my sneakers to bald. You feel me? Like no offense to anyone, but I've never liked that concept. I don't really have to or want to take care of my sneakers in that sense. So another detail that I learned on all the sneakers, I asked in the last video if anyone knew what these symbols mean. I finally found out, thanks to Nice Kicks, that these were actually the original symbols on the ticket stubs. Each one was marked for a different day. So in the original 69 Woodstock, you had 3-day tickets. Each one had slash or a star or the half crescent moon. So there you go. And if you were like, wondering exactly what that is, then there it is. That's what it is. It's nothing more than that. They probably used that for some reason, but at the time it was just the symbols they were running with. So other little details we can look at is the sole itself. I kind of like how plain this sole is. If it was bright, it would have just been too much. So it really just cements the whole sneaker together. And then you have the paint splatter on the under half of the sole. So you see it there. You can even see it on the box. It was really hard to show on mellows, but here it definitely shows a little bit more. I like it. Same color as the sole. So it really does remind me of just mud. You don't have to worry about keeping these soles too clean. again, if you're into that, it is what it is. Shape on these is actually pretty good. I really like what Concept has been doing. I have seen some people's pairs of heavies come a little more boxed, but at that point it might be like a defect more than anything. These have a pretty standard, like, I'm not gonna say a standard shape, because to me the standard shape is still a little too boxy. These definitely have more curve coming up, and it's really weird because you're looking at canvas on denim, so it's like overlapping materials, but they're still giving us that nice little point. It isn't as good as Monarchs in any way, shape, or form, or a pair of 07 OGs, but it looks good on feet, I'll admit it. So 2 last things I wanted to talk about. Sizing. I ended up sizing down to a 10 on these because a lot of people were saying that they just fit so big that they couldn't wear their normal size, etc, 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 etc. And I wanted to come from someone that really focuses on the width of the foot, or how the shoe fits the width of your foot. I gotta admit, I threw these 10s on because these are a 10 and I'm normally a 10 and a half. I did have enough space on the toes, so that really didn't bother me. The space on the sides, it felt a little snug, but easily I could comfortably wear these. And it's so weird to say that because the 10 and a half I got in the mellows also had a decent amount of space in the toe. Nothing that bothered me too much, or nothing that creased too much when I took a step in them. And the width on mellows just fit a little bit better. It was a little more comfortable. I could wear those tight. As to these, I would have to wear them a little bit looser, which is fine with me. That doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. Definitely, in my perspective, being someone who goes 10 and a half in most shoes as like a safe size, I could go 10 in these. So if there is a size 10 pair of heavies out there, or 10 and a half, I'm not gonna really care, whatever gets me the best deal. And that's definitely where I'm gonna come from sizing. Now, if you are someone with a slimmer foot or a normal foot, maybe do size down. Maybe don't stick to your true size, go half down. Especially if you don't like a lot of space in the toe box, if it bothers you, or like, I don't know, you don't want to risk like creasing the hell out of these, then yeah, size down half and you'll be fine. Now this last part of the video, I'm gonna have to stress, please take a look at the tongues of your pairs. So I've been seeing, and I have some pictures right here of mellows, heavies, and I haven't seen anyone say it about this pair yet, but since it seems like a consistent things between colorways, you might have to keep an eye out. A lot of people are getting mismatched tongues on their pair. So here we have a pair of mellows that I saw in a Facebook group. One tongue is slightly higher than the other, and initially I thought, oh, you know, it's just a defect, it hit that person. But no, then I started seeing other people, and then I started seeing other people in the UK saying like they had to go to a cobbler and fix it. Good news, it is a part where a cobbler can fix it pretty easy, but it sucks that you're gonna have to invest a little bit more money into it. So it is a defect to just keep an eye out for, because who wants that? Who wants one tongue a lot longer than the other one? Initially I thought my mellows had it, because as soon as I said that, I threw those on and I started like trying to gauge it. Maybe it's not like perfect levels, but I don't know. I'm gonna measure them later and I'm gonna see. I'll definitely like drop something in the community tab and let people know, like, yo, is that a real concern people are gonna have to like look out for? Are my tongues not the same size? That is so weird to say. And that is where I'm gonna end this review. I'm not gonna throw these on feet yet. Maybe in these upcoming days I'll pull a fit off them, because I'm sorry, yo, I was struggling with mellows to see what fit I could pull off. Seeing these in person, I'm like, how am I even gonna like style these? I don't know how I'm gonna style these. I really don't know how I'm gonna style these. That is where I'm gonna end the video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking me out. I really appreciate these videos and I appreciate the love. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Easy.